Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize an institution that for 150 years has served the people of Pinellas County, the people of Florida, has served people in all corners of the world, and an institution that continues each day to serve our loving God. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize and honor Calvary Baptist Church in Clearwater, Florida, as it celebrates its 150th anniversary. In 1866, Reverend C.S. Reynolds and his wife Judith, along with a handful of Christ followers, founded the Midway Baptist Church in Clearwater Harbor. The church is considered to be the first organized church of any kind in what later became the city of Clearwater, and it was the very first Baptist church in Pinellas County. During the 1920s, under the leadership of Pastor A.J. Krolinger, the church undertook a major building project in the heart of Clearwater. The ornate rotunda was completed in 1926 and became known as one of the most magnificent buildings in the Southland. It stood as a home for Calvary Baptist Church and was recognized as a Clearwater landmark for nearly 80 years. Calvary's history is a story of God's grace and providence. Calvary endured the effects of both world wars and the Great Depression and continued to experience years of significant growth under the leadership of pastors O.E. Burton throughout the 1950s and 60s. Bill Anderson, who led the church from 1975 to 2002. And since 2004, Pastor Willie Rice has led this vibrant church and its expanding outreach. The church is distinguished by its faithful adherence to the message of God's love and the redemptive purposes in and through Jesus Christ. The church has served its local community and partnered with other communities through its historic affiliation with the Southern Baptist Convention, extending its influence of compassion-based ministries around the world. Throughout its history, the body of believers who make up the church have been instrumental in founding and supporting many local ministries in the Tampa Bay area, ministries that touch every human facet. Through partnerships with several community-based pregnancy centers, members of the church provide resources and support to struggling pregnant mothers and their unborn children, honoring the sanctity of life. They provide clothing, food, and shelter to the homeless, and the church is faithful each day to honoring our veterans. Calvary expresses the redemptive grace of our loving God by directly supporting individuals transitioning out of prison, as well as recovering addicts. And the support they provide to these individuals helps restore dignity and purpose of life. The church ministers in many ways to the young people of the community through vibrant in-house youth programs, as well as numerous community outreach programs. Calvary Christian High School itself opened its doors in the fall of 2000 with the goal of challenging all students to achieve academically to the highest levels of their God-given abilities. Another community outreach program provides school materials to disadvantaged elementary students through the Adopt a Classroom project. Supporting children and families is a central element of the Christian lifestyle, and it is central to the mission of Calvary Baptist Church. Internationally, Calvary provides financial and material resources to hundreds, and they provide hundreds of volunteers to support disaster relief and recovery efforts. Through medical mission trips, the church provides much-needed care to communities in far reaches of the globe. With direct support and through global partnerships, Calvary assists in community development efforts throughout the world. In short, Mr. Speaker, Calvary Baptist Church in Clearwater, Florida, has become a part of the fabric of our Pinellas County community, enriching the lives of its members and neighbors. But far more important, Calvary continues each day to share the message of the saving grace of the Christ in whom we put our faith and in whom we put our trust. Mr. Speaker, I urge my colleagues to join me today in recognizing Calvary Baptist Church of Clearwater, Florida, as it celebrates 150 magnificent years of ministry and service. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back.